Hey, welcome back to Mid-Card Mania. I'm Daniel.
Steven.
And yeah, we're actually taking our little trip outside of our normal comfort zone.
Yeah.
We're heading over to the NWA. Yeah. If anybody's been watching the main event, they already know how I feel about, 85% of the fucking NWA. Not saying there ain't some good stuff over there, but you just gotta sift through a lot of shit to get to it. So let's get into it. Our match tonight. It is a television title unification match. The NWA television champion.
Versus UWF champion.
I'm getting there.
I'm sorry.
I was getting there. Did I tell you in? Don't get eager over here. Don't smack me on the back and get yourself in there. I will macho man your ass. I will slap you and just leave. I will slap you and leave, and then I'll attack you backstage.
So you're gonna leave me alone with Elizabeth?
You already banged her. That's all I'm pissed to begin with. So anyways, the NWA television champion, Nikita Koloff, going up against the UWF television champion, Terry Taylor. Of course, in his corner, Eddie, Hot Stuff Gilbert. Steve, I just want to know, when last week I'm like, hey, we're going to NWA, here's the match we're going to be doing. What was your initial thoughts on this?
My initial thought, I'd never seen the match.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of it. I knew the two guys, I knew both of them, Terry Taylor and Nikita Koloff. I wasn't much of a fan of NWA when I was younger. Of course, pretty much like everyone else probably watching, you were WWF guy.
Yeah.
WWF guys,
Especially this generation. No one really from this generation is going to watch. Like, at least we had the benefit of being able to watch either one. Yeah. People from this generation, they only have one option. So
they don't have a clue. They don't have a clue of any other promotion.
They don't know better.
Well, they do, but they don't.
Come on, let's be real. No one's watching TNA. Except for Broken Matt Hardy. It's the only thing I'm watching for, is the Matt Hardy storyline. But sorry, we're getting sidetracked. Okay. So,
but yeah, it was a match between Nikita Koloff and Terry Taylor. Well, there's a few spots in the match that were funny, but also actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna shit all over the match completely. There were some things that were pretty decent. They were making Nikita Koloff look really, really strong in the match. They were making him look like a fucking beast. They were saying his armbar, an armbar might be basic if it's coming from someone not Nikita's Koloff size, but if it's coming from Nikita Koloff, he could break your arm. Yeah. And I thought that was interesting. Of course, he threw Terry Taylor around all over the fucking ring, made him this bitch. And another thing, he kept on sticking out his tongue,
Yeah, he always did that,
trying to fucking scare Terry Taylor. I'm like,
that was something he did before. He wrestled Ric Flair at one of the Starrcades, and same thing, his tongue down the match, or out his mouth a lot.
Well, are you wrestling or eating pussy?
That's right. He was wrestling or eating pussy. So anyways, like you, same thing. Like, when I found out this is the match we're doing, I was just kind of like, fuck. Like, I honestly did not really want to watch this match.
I didn't either.
It just had boring written all over it. But you know what? We're soldiers.
We got to do it.
Exactly.
Soldier on.
So, like you, I knew who they were, obviously. But to me, I'm just like, I've seen Nikita Koloff before. I was never impressed. I'm still not. Give me Nikolai Volkov. Who was his partner in Bolsheviks? Boris, was it Boris Zukov or some shit like that?
That was Nikolai Volkov's tag team partner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Who was his partner in the Bolsheviks?
It was
Boris Zukov.
Yeah.
Give me Boris Zukov rather than Nikita Koloff.
Fathead?
Just saying. Oh, absolutely.
Fathead?
I would be more impressed. With Terry Taylor, I was a little.
I feel sorry for that motherfucker's hats.
The only thing no doubt. The only thing about Terry Taylor that I obviously know, for the most part, is Red Rooster. Let's be real. Now,
the worst gimmick in history.
No, there's been worse than that.
It was pretty bad.
It was bad. But like a trooper, he tried to get it over. He tried.
Did you know they were actually going to make him Mr. Perfect instead of Kurt Hennig?
Really?
Yeah, they were going to make him. That was his initial gimmick. That they were going to give him.
What could have been? So
I think he would have made a sucky Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. The only other thing I knew about Terry Taylor was in the later days of WCW, Larry Zbyszko did a group called the Old Age Outlaws, and just a bunch of old fucks, and I believe Terry Taylor's in that, if I'm not mistaken.
Old Age Outlaws?
They did the Old Age Outlaws.
When did they do this?
It was Russo era, so let's leave that alone. But anyways, Terry Taylor was in on that. So, To me, Terry Taylor was just always... I don't mean this in a disrespectful way because I respect anybody who gets in that ring. Yeah. But let's face it, he was a jobbing joke. Unfortunately. But that's all I know him as a Red Rooster. I'm like, well, you know what? Before, I mean, clearly he had to have some talent to get to WWF. Yeah. And I was like, maybe there'll be that match I'm going to watch and be like, oh, wow, Terry Taylor is somebody. Awesome. And so I had that hope going for me, but I'm just going to say...
his finishing move was, I think it was a chicken wing or some shit like that.
No, it don't matter. It's Terry Taylor. It's a Red Rooster. So anyways, yeah, so we get in the match. You were telling me before we started the funniest spot in the match. Go ahead and throw it out there.
The spot I was talking about, well, Terry Taylor had Nikita Koloff on the mat. And he was pushing... What he was trying to perceive in the match was he was trying to push down on his chest and stomach, but to me it looked like he was rubbing his boob and rubbing his belly.
Getting a massage, man.
Yeah, Nikita Cole just laying on the mat getting a massage.
I'll tell you right now, and where you said you weren't completely shit on this match, I will completely shit on this match. I was bored through a vast majority. I didn't watch this with anything else. Like, I dedicated an entire day, because usually when I do my wrestling stuff, I usually have a day where I do a bunch of matches in a row. And typically when I do the mid-card, I usually keep it by itself. I'm like, that way I keep it separate in my mind, that way, And so I watched it. I didn't have nothing around it. I was awake. I was, I had a Mountain Dew. I'm ready to watch me some wrestling. And my God, I was bored. And this is like the longest match on the card. And oh my God, I'm sitting there thinking like, God, how many more arm bars are I going to do? And what the Kid Koloff did, dude, like fucking Terry Taylor just throwing on arm bars. And I'm like, I get it. I get the wrestling purist out there who's like, well, this was NWA, it was wrestling. I get that, all right? That don't mean it wasn't boring. And here's the thing. Yeah. Before you guys are like, well, listen, you're just too young. Fuck off, for one. Yeah. I have seen matches with Buddy Rogers, Gorgeous George, all right? I've seen Luthez, Killer Kowalski. I've seen, Antonio Rocca. I've seen all these greats in the ring, and you know what?
Can I break the subject real quick?
No, I'm on a roll here. Why don't you break the subject?
Let me get some more of my shit in.
Yeah, let me talk real quick and you get your shit
go ahead and talk.
So anyways, I've seen these ancient classic matches, and you know what? I wasn't bored with them. They are exciting. Granted, there's like 7 moves in the entire match. They're still exciting. This match, on the other hand, which is decades later, bored the fucking shit out of me. And the whole time, I'm just like, dude, get off the fucking armbar. And the funny thing was, and even the commentator caught this, was like, well, if he uses that armbar, I think maybe Jim Ross said it first, he was like, he uses that armbar, he takes away the Russian sickle, which is just a lariat. But then there was like, I think it was Shivani, he was just like, yeah, but he does it with the other arm. So like literally, it's like your finishers with that arm, and I'm just working over this arm like, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to hurt me now, and then you hit me with that one. It's like, way to go, jackass, like, way to go, Terry Taylor. Alright, go ahead, what did you gonna say?
What I was going to say was a match that actually was supposed to be a match, but also it turned into a fight. It was between Antonio Inoki and the great Antonio.
All right, stay on focus here. I know. We'll have a day where we just riff on everything. But I was keep making a point about this match right here.
Okay. It was boring as fuck.
It was, and dude, oh my God, and it didn't quite pick up until like the last 2 minutes or so. I would say, especially when what's his name was interfering. Gilbert.
Eddie Gilbert, yeah.
He interfered right there, got in there a couple times. Getting some heat. But like you're right, it's like Terry Taylor just could not get himself over at all. Even like, and that's the thing, dude. Like I'm sure Nikita was probably face at the time. I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, he was face.
But he was still like rocking the communist Russia gimmick. Still had CCCP on his tights and his cape or whatever that came in. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, we are like, literally, this is NWA.
Pretty much the Cold
War. We're in the midst of Cold War. And even though it was Chicago, Illinois, it was still NWA crowd. So we're talking Deep South kind of wrestling people. Like, they should be like lynching Nikita Koloff. And dude, even with that environment, the time period, they're still like, fuck Terry Taylor. Like, we like, Nikita Koloff. Alright, so the ending comes where, at this point his arms are weakened and Gilbert's trying to fuck with him. Well, then Terry Taylor's like, I'm going to just run full speed ahead and try to hit him. And of course, Koloff moves out of the way, decks Gilbert. And then of course, when Terry Taylor turns around, the arm he didn't work on at all in the match hits him with the lariat. Russian sickle, goes down, 1, 2, 3, and guess what, buddy? we have a new undisputed. They've been unified television champion.
Yep.
Nikita Koloff wins it. So Steve, take the lead, my man. What did you think about this match? Give me your in-depth.
I say my favorite part. My favorite part, the funny part, was where he's sitting there trying to, I don't know, rubbing his nipple in his gut. I'm like, what the fuck? That was funny as hell. I really didn't take much from the match. It wasn't what I would call a 5-star classic, but it was a match. That's all I can say about it.
So you're giving like one of these numbers, one of these things. Not quite thumbs up, not quite thumbs down.
It's about to like that.
Wow, that's a little more than what you're saying there. I'm saying thumbs down. And, say what you want about WWF. Like, granted, they did have their long matches, but for the most part, you get a card, you're getting, 3 to 5 minute matches throughout.
Yeah.
I would have much rather seen a 3 to 5 minute match with Boris Zukov and the Red Rooster. I'm sorry. I think it would have been more entertaining, and I would have actually got my money's worth. Instead, we get 18 minutes of a fucking armbar. And I'm not making that up, dude. Like, literally, 13 of that 18 minutes was like armbar.
They were putting over how painful Nikita Koloff's armbar would be.
And I'm okay with that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I couldn't get into it. And that's the thing, the bad thing is we aren't NWA fans. Like, we just wasn't, and there probably is some people out there, man, my cousin was one of them, who was, and maybe if, in that time era, 87, maybe you were a fan of NWA and UWF, and now it's like, holy shit, the worlds are colliding, and we're going to have one television champion finally. And maybe you did just cream your panties watching this match. I unfortunately didn't. No. Like, literally, I had a wet noodle the entire time. I was hoping to get it up, and I couldn't. Just couldn't. So, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't for me at all. So, Steve, this is a big disappointment for tonight. Let's get the bad taste out of our mouths. Let's send us home. Let's send us home right now.
Thanks for watching, folks. Next week we're going to be doing the Survivor Series. 1987.
That's a palace cleanser right there. I like that. Yes. Hell yeah.
And my name is Steven.
I'm Daniel. And you know what?
Between the lines.
You know we're not PG, right? You can just flat out say fuck.
Fuck all y'all.
There you go. You said pussy earlier, so I mean it's okay to drop a. It can be a reference to eating pussy. P-bomb. So P-bombs. All right. All right. We're out of here. Till next time.